Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Nice chill Sunday afternoon. Stay out. We're playing some goblins, as usual. No bog boys today. The deck has been banned from Legacy for being too good. Um, Playing this, experimenting a little bit. We've got two small changes. I wanted to try out Goblin Chieftain again. It's just been a while since I've played it. I really don't like the card very much, but it's a little bit of a hedge towards engineer in kind of a sense. Like, obviously, I've talked about before of how lords aren't really a great solution to plague engineer, but it does potentially give you a one-turn window where if they play engineer, and then you can go like chieftain plus expert, you can kill it before they can untap with a removal spell for the chieftain. So that could be a relevant thing. Pashligmons, second Pashligmons would accomplish sort of the same thing, and I would like that more, I think, but I want to keep 3 Haste Lords in the deck because of Muxus. So, we're going to try this. I 5-0'd with this last night. I did have 2 O2 drops first. But I was hunting a little bit, some rust happening, and a couple mulligans for back-to-back games in this match here. Like, lost to Elves, game 3, all 4 Matrons were the bottom 10 cards in my deck. So I couldn't keep up with 3 Glimpses. I just had no grind power whatsoever. Stuff like that. That just kind of felt meh. Oh, the other change I have playing a second Cage. Only 2 Badlands paper. Would you play 1 more Mountain or Mountain? I go back and forth on. I think the third Badlands is better, just because you're less likely to have Expert stranded in your hand. So that's 13 black sources instead of 12. But I think the fourth Mountain's like very close to better because you get you're just better against Wasteland and back to basics and stuff. The only real match that's like worth talking about in my 5-0 is this match against Kentaro and Rug. So I was on the play game 1. Very reasonable hand. Throw one Lackey off a basic and then 2/2 drops and pay off for the Lackey even if the Lackey dies. Drawing the Ringleader is kind of rough though. Lackey gets bolted, he dazes. I'm pretty happy with him dazing there. Means he's not playing Dreadhorde next turn. Ponders. Oh, Warchief. I jam Warchief into daze again because now I'm way up on lands. I'm really happy that I dazed that. Delver. Jam into daze because is he gonna have the third one? Probably not. He might not even be able to afford to. Delver flips to Preordain. He brainstorms. Preordains. X. Got a couple interesting decisions here. It's like, how much can you play around Force of Will? How much do you want to use the mana denial? Because now you're up on mana. So you can try to just like keep it that way and just win this race as it is. What are these red cards doing in Bog Boy? Got a Bog Boys card here. This turn's tricky. Because like you can jam one of your 4 drops again into a daze. They might have it at this point. They're more likely to have a Force of Will at this point. So it's like, what do you least care about getting forced? So I think the last card I think you don't want to play Munitions Expert. I think that's clear. Crater Maker is interesting. So I think it's between Crater Maker and Matron. It is close though. I think I go with Matron here. Yeah. Get Gem Palm and then waste green. Because now I'm Hooting Mandrills is something I want to avoid. That is what happens though. This means they're not holding a Bolt. Muxus, not the best. I think this is a mistake. I think I should attack with Ringleader first, because if they attack with Ringleader and they block Mandrill with Mandrills, I can cycle and trade Ringleader plus Jump Home for Mandrills. Then I have Crater Maker for the Delver. I don't know. That's like trading board presence is kind of rough at this stage. Draw the 4th land is really nice, so I can keep porting. That's why I tapped the way I did. Another Delver. Only got 3 cards left. We draw another land, which is really, really good. So now, play Crater Maker. Munitions Expert. Take out that Mandrills. They didn't have Force, which is really nice. I'm now very ahead on board. I don't need to Crater Maker yet unless the Delver flips, but I believe it does. So, on Chain Lightning. So I Crater Maker there. Play Goyfs. Their hand is Chain Lightning, Unknown. Draw another land. Go for Ringleader. Yeah, Pile Driver and another Muxus. Since I tap both my wastelands, I've wasted a Trop, so I can't waste them off red entirely, because like the way I would lose from here would be like triple bolt. So they had another daze. They had the 3rd daze. Chain Lightning and then 2 unknowns. Swing, chump, Chain Lightning Ringleader, and then play Oko. So they're out of cards. So now I'm free to. The Pile Driver actually gives me deterministic lethal. Xaxes. I just needed a 1 or 2 drop there. If it wasn't, I would have to play Muxus. Not that Muxus is likely to lose there. Like, I Muxus and hit one of the 2 munitions experts. I can probably kill the Goy for the Oko. If I hit Sling Gang, they die. Pretty good odds. If I hit War Chief or Chieftain, there's 2 of those left, they probably die, so that's kind of close anyway. But Paltor made it nice and easy. Kind of an okay hand. Got the turn on Vial, but gotta jam into days, unfortunately. It's just too risky for them to play a threat on turn 2. So I sandbag the Cavern here. I liquid Jinro. So Wasteland plus Delver makes sense. I fire off Wasteland back at them. Delver doesn't flip. Land. I'm really trying to sandbag these Caverns. This 5-0, I think I'm just gonna look at this one match because this is like kind of the most interesting match, and then I'm just gonna play another league. So Delver flips to Ponder. They fetch. I expert right here. Not sure if that's a mistake or not, but the nice thing about doing this is that I get to use my mana efficiently. They don't have days up right now. Play Goyf. I'm glad I did that. Draw another munitions expert, which is interesting. Trying to ambush it on the next turn. They have a 2nd wasteland though, which really, really sucks. Draw another 4-drop. And they have the 3rd wasteland. So I flash in the expert there to try to keep it from attacking, but they have also a bolt. I draw Muxus. So I wasn't technically dead there. I did check my next couple draws, and Relic was in the top 2 cards, so it was maybe an early concession with all these chumpers I still have. But you're still in like a really bad spot. Let's draw out of that. It is slightly early, though. You can definitely play that out a little bit longer. Tom McCoyle, thanks for the follow. So that was game 2. Game 3 was pretty crazy. I thought I lost game 3 at multiple instances. I mean, our hand is great. Got double Vial, Wasteland Port, Skirk. So I believe they ponder Don't Shuffle. Wasteland, then play my Vial. It gets forced. Which, like, immediately makes me think, like, oh, this says what's going to happen. They're going to go land a Braid next turn. Draw Ringleader, which is pretty daggers. Yep. So I flash in the Expert there because I need to be pushing damage while I'm behind on lands like this. I do draw the land this turn, which is pretty important. They can do more with... They can do very little at instant speed with green, so I port green here. Also, Hooting Mantles would be a huge problem. Wasteland. So... Draw second part's really, really good draw. Green Lightning. Skirk. Another land. I don't think you can jam Matron into Daze there. They've missed a land drop. So you know this port is being effective on both keeping them off of Dreadhorde Arcanist and a Hooting Mandrills or a Tarmogoyf. So like, there's a decent chance that you're just delaying the game, which is what you want to do when your hand looks like this. So draw the land, there's a Dreadhorde. Draw a land, so now you can Matron around a Daze. It's nice. An Expert. Kind of required. Hooting Mandrills. Didn't Wasteland there. So, it's tempting to Wasteland there because obviously then they can't cast Mandrills. But the thing is, if you do Wasteland there, then them wasting you back is just like hilariously crippling. Like they've already seen 2 Wastelands, or no, there's just 1. Yeah, so you're definitely supposed to not do that. And also they're going to get to ponder for a land drop if they want it, so it doesn't seem that effective. So I jam Ringleader there because I'm like very confident they have a counterspell there. If it's Daze, that sucks, but I can't afford to let the Munitions Expert get forced there. I think you just lose if that happens. So jam the Ringleader to protect the Expert, basically. Cavern's a really tight draw. Attack. They're at 10, about to go to 8. So the Sling Gang is looking pretty good. Lackey comes down counterable, it's fine. Then I play the Cavern. Let the Delver trigger resolve. Does not flip. So now port red, so they can't go to draw step, and now you kill the Dreadhorde, because if you don't port red there, they can double bolt to basically fizzle your Munitions Expert. I don't know why they attack with Delver there. That seems like a mistake. Maybe they were trying to trade with Lackey? I don't know. But they had the bolt for Lackey, so that seems like a weird attack. So I don't play my Sun Gang there. Because basically I want to port them off red again, because now I've wasted Volcanic twice, and I can port this Volcanic, so they can be cut off of red spells on my turn. Like, no matter what their fetch land is, because they only have... This is their last red land. And then Sling Gang gives me lethal, because the only way I would lose would be bolt on Sling Gang in response to the ETB triggers. Right. So if you deploy the Sling Gang, it also gets punished by like a Rough Tumble or Blazing Volley, which they could easily have there. And they probably don't cast that if there's only 2 1/1s on the field, right? So holding the Sling Gang, really, it gets punished by a Wasteland on the Cavern, and then one of their last cards being another Daze or Force. Force is obviously pretty unlikely. They've used 3 of them, so... But Daze would suck. Yeah. So after a bit of a losing streak, got back on it. We're gonna run it back. Oh, we're playing 2 cages, yeah. 2 cages for, basically for elves. Cage is just like the best card versus elves, it seems. It shuts off a huge amount of their cards. And I don't think the Muxus Nambo is particularly impactful because I don't think Muxus is like really that good versus elves. Just super hard to get into play on time. Like you need like Lackey removal spell Muxus. Like specifically that. Like I guess sometimes you can get away with Lackey Wasteland Muxus because if their blocker is Green Sun for Dried Arbor. But alright, on the play. Solid hand. Oh, the top 5 of the leaderboard. Depths, Pokepile. I mean, Pokemonkey plays Pokepile, but he also plays a number of other decks. I think Neville plays Doomsday. This is Tess. Connor plays a variety of things. Mostly Loam, but he also plays some snow decks. This is Lands. This is Eldrazi. Yeah. Hey, Connor. Cavern Lackey. This is one of those scary Goblin's hands where if the Lackey dies, you're really, really sad. Ooh. Alright. Poggers, as the kids say. Okay. So, going to be an interesting question of what we do here. I think it's clearly Warchief first. And then it's a question of Matron or Pashlik Mons. I think it's Pashlik Mons because we don't know what we want to get with Matron yet because we don't know if the Lackey is going to connect again. That's my reasoning. It's worse if we were to go like Matron for Muxus and then they would play a blocker and then we draw Black Source for Expert, but I don't think I'm going to play her like that. Oh, it's Show and Tell. Okay. Guess that makes sense. Oh. Ew. Okay. Well then. Pile Driver doesn't get around it, does it? Yeah, so if they have Oracle in hand, one of these is a port, we could get around that. Pile Driver doesn't get around this, does it? It does not. All right. Yeah, we'll waste and port blue. Or, well, we don't have port, but they might not have Oracle in hand, or they might not have another blue source, is our hope. If they had 4 mana on turn 2 plus the second half of their combo off a single cantrip, so be it. So be it. Yeah, if it was a port, we could probably win. Gotta get, I guess, a little lucky. Take no damage. They might have just played out the Thought Lash to stop Lackey triggers, though. Advantage of this deck versus the traditional paradigm. I have no idea. All right, they don't have it. Yeah, it's like a bad bug, kinda. Top bottom. Love a port. Okay, that's a wastelandable. Good side. Yeah, Merfolk pretending to be a fair deck, yeah. I guess we can try to deck them. I do wish I got Pile Driver. Because that would actually deck them pretty fast. Because they have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 damage Pile Driver. Just hit them for 1,000,000. But this gets around damage prevention. But I guess like from 17, it's pretty unlikely that I can actually do that. Whoa. Eh. Guess that explains why they played this out to bait the Wasteland. So I needed another Wasteland to report. Yeah, getting Pile Driver would have been so much better. I'm assuming this is Oracle. It might not be, though. Baruch, thanks for the follow. And Kato Zimba. I think Pile Driver really would deck them. So we've hit one Oracle. Come on. Land or Pile Driver. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I'm a little bit short here. Um, 1, 2, 3, 6, 2 points short. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to ringleader for Pile Driver. Fortunate. Just 2 oracles gone. Ace. Okay. Alright, looks like I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. That's annoying. So we were 1 point short. The Vial never did. I could have played the Expert instead of playing the Vial. I would have had lethal on time. It's kind of crazy. That's obnoxious. Needle, good. Bashmaster clocks him. I think Mindbreak does anything. Inwheeler doesn't do anything. You play Oko. Fine. Oh, Bolt. Not really. His deck looks almost modern Adnaz boring. Yeah. Not super interesting. Why would you play modern ad nauseum? Like, what kind of experience are you signing up for with that? Going to sit here till I have my combo pieces just come online off suspend. That is my game. Tapland, suspend mana rock, Tapland. Yeah. Dismember? That was a good draw. Member's good to keep in mind, I guess. Bad part about our hand is that we don't have actual red mana, so if we draw a red blast, we can't cast it. Our Ringleader whiffing on a 2-drop. Lost this last game, actually. Oh, no, it didn't. We didn't have another turn. Oh. Just playing out the Sling Gang would have been better. But it makes sense to go for Pile Driver, right? I think I have to port here. We might Crater Maker that battle. They don't use it. Okay. Yeah, probably gonna Crater Maker Pedal, then port Tropical. No shuffle. Try to prison them out. The more they tapped that Waterlogged Grove. Kind of makes up for the fact that we don't have a clock in play. Next turn we can go War Marshal plus Pashlik. Up bottom. Okay. What is this? Oh no. The fuck? Wait. Oh god. That is something. That's a good draw. Anthems. Oh, okay, that makes sense. How could I abandon Bog Boys? I know. Travesty. God damn it. You would dismember. I should not pay Echo here because of Blast. It's hideous. Holy moly. They took it. Uh... 2, 4. I think they're dead. We can kill them in response to their combo, I think. AC Fox, we're not a combo deck yet. We're not maximum ape. Ooh, they exiled an Oracle. Cool. So 2, 4, 6. We just need this thing to go away. So we'll probably kill them in response to Oracle. Well, we can just wait for them to cast Oracle. If they have an Oracle under here, I guess I get wrecked. Oh my god. Oh my god. They just have Oracle in hand plus the 4th Oracle underneath. Okay. Sure. Whatever. That's some bullshit. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Whatever. It's kind of bullshit. This had double Oracle. So yeah, I guess if I had just filed it in, I'd win. Worse against. I guess it's not really worse against anything. Yeah, that was just a mistake. But the fact that they had hit the Oracle off the Shelldock Isle, that's just nonsense. That's just nonsense. I'm not going to play around that. I think that's unreasonable. It's more likely that they have some sort of removal spell for something. Ashlick. Kind of annoyed by that. Deck is awful. Did I beat, like, decks with permission? You have 4 cards that matter. It's worse show and tell, I guess. I don't know. That sucks. Oh, it's not that bad. Ooh. We're on the draw, so we need to mulligan a little bit more aggressively. I guess we could keep this 6 and then just put back Muxus. Not actually that bad. Alice. Okay. Alright. Come on, Cavern Souls. You can do it. Alright. Fine with it. I drew that Eldrazi Temple. Oh. That's kind of scary. Good draw, though. Hmm. Grim Monolith, huh? We're fine. 3 cards. This Monolith is a little confusing. This Matron for Crater Maker. Ulamog 2, 4, 6, 9. I guess that could be a thing. Really want to be wastelining Eldrazi Temple though? Yeah, I do. I can't just sit here and do nothing though. They have a Ulamog, they have a Ulamog. Looks like they have Will. If we had Cavern, we would have like won very handily. That's fine. This matchup's pretty easy. Yeah, it's true. All dual lands. I guess I mean it was really just the Chalice is randomly good, which it normally is not. I mean it was through a wasteland and a port. Yeah. Is hand good? I can't tell. It's gonna get like fucking Elvish Reclaimer. Suva. Suva I'm okay with. Why does this feel like warping well? Noxious. Like 2 answers to turn on Lackey in their whole deck, and I guess that's why they have their hand. I think I should flash this in. Chief would be a good one. Supports would be really good. Not terrible. I have 4 mana here. I'd like play a con. For fuck's sakes. Come on. We're gonna lose like the easiest matchups in the game. Okay. Skirk Prospector gets Muxus into play, so I'm gonna do that. All right. Guess we're destined to O2 this league and start a new one. Moto's bugged. Yeah, it looks like. That's pretty fucking unreal. Ballista. Yeah, I mean, when you have a bazillion play points starting at O2, like you can go 3-2 and then like get your entry back, but that's like it's just not worth it. It's just not life EV worth. God, losing this fucking matchup really sucks because is nigh unlosable. Oh, you took my Trash Master and then you have a Wormcoil Engine. Very cool. Very cool. Another Warping Well. Playing. We bottomed our second Muxus. Thanks, deck. No removal spells. Zulamog. Cool. Alright, well that was kind of a nonsense match. We lost to some outside chances, and our Muxus was literally worst possible. Try it again. Well, guess you can't beat Mono Green Post 9 times in a row or whatever. Still kind of annoyed I lost a Paradigm Shift. Like, just losing to them having they exiled all the other oracles. Left Coast with the raid. Appreciate it. Hello, hello. We O2 dropped the first one. Some outside chances. And we're starting new. This hand's very solid. Welcome, everyone. Here with Gobos. Not going so hot, but that's right. I don't know. I guess I kind of punted game 2 against Paradigm Shift. Just felt silly to play around Oracle being underneath. Shot Isle. Please play a Delver. Play a Delver. Fuck. Oh, gross wasteland. Like, not really what I want to do. But I really need them to not play Dreadhorde. Oh, okay. This turned out well. Hmm. It's Uro. Not Uro. You dare fucking gutshot me. People are playing gutshot in Blue Red Delver, so. Oh, thank. I could kill that right now. I think it's better to play the Pashlik Mons here. Because I can machine gun it next turn with the Sling Gang. And it uses my mana more efficiently. I guess they can get this can get fairly big. Okay. All right, this is why I take the lines we took. I can actually just play Sling Gang and kill the Dreadhorde with Sling Gang. Just sacrifice both the like these three. That's pretty good. Yeah. Kind of thought that might happen. Oh, wow. Wow. Sure got a 3/3. All right. We're at 19. We're at 10. Expert coming down. We have 2 cards. Ponder's a pretty good one. helpful. It's annoying. But most of our goblins are good draws here. If we get soloed by this thing, I'll be pretty mad. Pretty sure it was correct to kill it rather than Dreadhorde. But the fact that it grew out of expert range is pretty bad. Alright, you got one card. Oh my god, it's another fucking cantrip? Gotta be kidding me. I mean, we could have killed this thing like a million turns ago, I just didn't. So maybe that's just a mistake. Bottom, alright. Yeah, we could have given the Dreadhorde trigger. Maybe. Alright, I'm gonna play this expert. I don't think the next threat they play is going to be relevant. Come on, Goblin. Wow, that was a really good draw. Please don't have Bolt as your last card. Nice. Alright, that's close. I mean, we had a lot of good draws there. Matron was lethal. Second Sling Gang was lethal. Ringleader was lethal. War Chief was also lethal. Alright. Getting game one's pretty nice. I play Pyromancer or not, but I think Chamberlain is still going to be pretty good. Pile Driver is maybe okay. Probably pretty good. Against this version. Kind of want to leave one Haste Lord. War Marshal? I don't think I want to cut War Marshal against the Dreadhorde deck, right? You gotta get those experts online. Yeah, we're playing Bolt because of Dreadhorde. Noticeably worse than Tarfire. Or Tarfire noticeably worse than Tarfire can't kill Dreadhorde is what I'm trying to say. This hand. You got a 6. Hand's like all live draws, so. Not a great hand, that's for sure. But yeah, it's like just don't draw lands and then we're good. Please no flip. For sakes. My opponents blind flip their Delvers to such an absurd degree. It's like really. Wacky. I think you do a true 2-drop. I'm not gonna be fetching because my life total really does matter. Bottom, bottom. All right. See if they blind flip this Delver too. Expert. We're probably dead. Skill game. Fucking skill game. I think they play Stifle. Well, our hand wasn't great, but blind flip both your Delvers is. Man, I fucking hate Delver. It's a good hand. File snap resolved. Alright. Delver's just so boring, man. It's just so tired in Legacy. Alright, we drew a 1-drop, that's cool. That's a really good sign. Bottom. Okay. I guess they feel like they have to hold up bolt for Lackey here. I think I'm going to play this matron right now. They're on days. And we will get Pash looks pretty reasonable. Expert's reasonable. But I already have removal in my hand, like 2 removals. I want to get something proactive. Get the 1 pile driver. Chain Whirler is also reasonable. Could matron for matron. It's actually might be a good spot to matron for matron. Or matron for Alright, so we're going to start by bolting. Guess Gem Palm plays around counter spells better, but I mean, if they force the bolt, we can just mage in for Gem Palm. I'm gonna play around Gut Shot. For Gut Shot reasons, gonna wait until I untap here. File to 4. And stock up on red cards. Alright. I think this one's over. Oh yeah. Um 7 cards in hand. Fuck. Are they dead? Just leave it. They might be dead. Um Even you with the raid. Hey Phil. Alright, now they're dead. Alright. Okay. That's what happens when Delver doesn't kill your Vial when you have a reasonable draw. It's 7 cards. Man, what the hell are their cards? I guess like they just had to keep committing threats. Their hand could be like Chain Lightnings and cantrips. I don't know. Like their draw was pretty bad. It was just like, here's my 2-drop, go. Here's my 2-drop, go. Here's my 2-drop, go. Never find a third land. Yeah, Pyromancer is from a bygone era at this point. Oh. Gargoyles. Are you just here? Yep. Uh, Nargles, get out of the stream. Is there a different Nargles? I don't see him in the stream anymore. Okay, maybe he left. I'm confused. Shadow. Alright. Pretty good against Shadow. He's stream sniping me. Whatever. Can't do anything about it. Alright, slinging is a good draw. He can blind flip his Delver. Oh, I'm so lucky. Alright, can't play Shadow this turn unless he has Street Wraith. Alright. Oh god, let me draw a Chain Whirler. Lackey. Lackey. Turn late. Think. Let's get Expert here. And pass. And I can see if one of the Delver flips, and then I can kill the other Delver in response to. Alright, flips and Brainstorm. This. So let's see Snuff Out plus push or whatever. Something like that. Storm probably matron for Ringleader. Get ahead on cards. It's a bummer. Kinda has to take matron. Really? Okay. Go for Muxus. Go for Muxus. Alright, because we can play. Yeah, snuff out. Yep. As well. Alright, Muxus. Don't fail me now. Amazing. Bottom. No, we didn't bottom. Alright. Yeah, that was not a great Muxus, because now we have nothing. But we did bottom a bunch of stuff we don't want to draw, like Vial and more lands. So we have good draws from here, basically. Third Delver. Alright. And we're not dying anytime soon. It's or Marshall. Fine. We'll pay Echo here. We've gone through 2 Matrons. I think we leave Vial on 2 still. I mean, Vial on 3. I guess I'll give him the info. We attack the Pashlik like one's on the spot, yeah. I don't think I should attack. Fourth Delver, okay. And an Angler, okay. Jump Home would be really good. We kill Shadow or Angler. I think I go to 4. If Delver flips, we die in 2 turns. Okay. If we lose this, this is just giga unlucky. Cast everything, so please a spell. God, you gotta be fucking kidding me. You drew all 4 Delvers. That's so unlucky. We are so favored in this matchup, and our Muxus hit no Matrons, no Ringleaders, no Experts. And then we drew nothing. That is fucking tilt. So we went like 10 cards deep to find the next piece of removal, or I mean, maybe I'm supposed to just matron for ringleader there. It seems getting into Muxus into play was just like way better. We just got pretty unlucky. Alright, so we have the hedge against plague. We're on the play. I don't have Chalice, which kind of sucks. Archnesis on the play, we don't really need as much, I think. Don't need Pile Driver very much in this matchup, I think. Oh, probably should have shaved a Muxus now? Probably not. Pretty annoyed that we died to all 4 Delvers being found. Mulls to 5. Okay. We just needed a munitions expert. Or Gem Palm. Trader Maker. Okay. Wasteland, please. Thank you. World Gorger with the raid. Hey there. Playing some Gobos from game 2 against Shadow. All right. Is he still in the fucking chat? He's stream sniping me. That I'm gonna be pretty mad. More Marshall. This feels like Plague Engineer. We can kind of... If he doesn't have Snuff out, then we can kind of wreck the Engineer with this Pashlik off the vial. Yeah, he might not be here, but I really hope he is. That would be... No Plague, huh? Alright. Echo Trigger can kill the Delver for us. Vial on 3. It's a decent draw. Snuff out. Is he dead? 9. No, not quite. Wow, that was a good fucking ringleader. What? Is this the I'm dead play or? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nice. Oh yeah. That's a stack. That's a stack. Oh, oh, you kill yourself, Shockland? All right, that's all right. All right. That's pretty tight. They found lethal. They did. On the draw. Pile driver. Extra X2. Don't really want pyrokinesis. Doesn't kill the larger threats. We have bolt for engineer and stuff. Could board in relic for to make angler worse, but I don't think that's super good. Could board in trash masters an extra lord. And was absolute ass. It does seem like it was pretty bad, yeah. This is not the kind of hand you want. I'm gonna keep. Oh, I'm muted. All right, land was really nice. He didn't shuffle. I'm not gonna go for the cheesy wasteland here. I think a little bit too. I'm into days though. A lot of base. Thanks for the follow. This is a take. Double wasteland, huh? Can you guys chill? Ooh, it doesn't have a land. Got me. We have two more wasteland. With I wish this was a war chief. And trip. Shuffle. Got news for you. I really wish that chieftain was a war chief. Thanks for the follow. I should play my chieftain here. You bully? Yeah. Force. Oh wow, I whiffed. Fuck. Oh, he's dead next turn. Yeah, the bolt kind of. Is it okay? Oh. Yep. All right. You'll wasteland your shadow opponent. Am I sure there's goblins in the deck? Yeah, not super sure apparently. Should have taken bolt. Hmm. That's actually an interesting question. If you had taken bolt, would I've played Crater Maker instead of wastelanding you? Maybe. Third game hand was bad. What was your hand? I have no idea what chat is arguing about. World Gorger loop is if you don't have a way to draw a card. If it's just like everything enters, everything leaves, but nothing happens, like you can float mana, but if you can't do anything with it, then yeah, you deck yourself. Or not, you don't deck yourself. It's just nothing happens forever. On Moto, you time out. In paper, it's a draw. Double Shadow, Delver, eliminate Ponderland. Yeah. Yeah, the hand has issues, I guess. I mean, it's hard for blue decks to mulligan hands that have like a cantrip and ponder. Nargles, it looked like you did not leave chat. You could continue to be tagged. Based on how that game played out, it doesn't look like you stream sniped me, so I don't think you did, but when I looked at this, you were still here. That's why I said something. All right, can you guys argue about what a loop is somewhere else? No, girls, it's happened to me, so like I know, like I haven't heard anything about you that would make me like suspect you inherently, but that's just what I saw. It's just like I got nervous, but you're good. I don't think you did it. Yeah, I mean I've only gotten like I only was very sure that I was getting stream sniped twice. And one of them was like a long time ago. And it was like stuff really suspicious, like draw step surgicals on cards that like doesn't make any sense surgical, and also why is surgical in your deck against goblins? Uh, Not bad. They kept 7, so not great. Mulligan. Better. Like jump on? Like jump on. Could regret that, but I think it's okay. It's either jump home or chieftain there. Island. Astral. Wasteland. Eh. That resolves, that's cool. This is like a control deck. In case I wish I kept jump home, I think. That was a great try. So we'll see if it's double. Let's see. This is show and tell. This looks like show and tell. We have Emrakul covered. Something. High tide. So I think I should just push damage. Our hand's not great, so we really just can't extend the game. Obviously, if they don't have a third land, and the port would have taken them off show and tell. I don't think it's a forced play because we don't necessarily know what it is. Alright, so it is show and tell, so the port wouldn't have mattered. They have Omni. They have Wish. They have Emrakul. Okay, so we can blow up Emrakul. Oh, they have both. Alright. Close. Alright, blue-green Omni. It's fine. I think I want Needle. I do. For Grizzlebrand. Leaving one expert. I guess probably don't bring in the bolts. We have a wasteland. Crashmaster's actually like worse against the version because I don't have to worry about Powerclasm, so. Like Bolt's not terrible, and that it just helps clock faster, but it's probably worse than creatures, right? So we'll leave in two experts. One in case of Ice Fang Quaddle, if you want access to one. Maybe I'll leave one expert, one Jump Home. Jump Home's always uncounterable. Do that. You can hit Matron off Muxus, and then like have like a Skirk, and then you really want to be able to kill something with just red mana. Misty. These decks don't play that many, they play like 2 Emrakul, 1 Grizzlebrand or something like that, so I don't think it's worth bringing in Needle just for that. Like they could play Oko, but Oko's really bad against us in this matchup. If you don't have removal to back up your Oko, it's really bad. Bill Kafiz, thanks for the follow. So 113 people hanging out. Appreciate everyone watching. Shatterclaws. It's that Crater Maker. Or is this Trash Master? Trash Master could be Shatter Claws. I like that. I don't know if I would cut anything for him though. All right, Red Blast is really good. It's not amazing, but we have like insanely good top decks from here. If the first Lackey gets Force, that's like pretty outstanding for us. Worth it. Do it. Do it. Come on. Goblin Lackey spiked. Oh. What? It's JPA's Abomination. 2018 was... I'm gonna Wasteland and play second Lackey. 2018, we got Chain Whirler and Crater Maker. I think Lackey spiked. When did Deathrite get banned? Yeah, Once Upon a Time is not good in Goblins. It's been tested. Like he spiked before M19. People expecting like a I guess that doesn't even make sense why it would spike. Alright, mux us off the top, please. Alright. I think I'm willing to go shields down on... I think I want to... Oh, okay. That was a good draw. They don't play that many... They don't play that much fast mana, so... Chances that they play show until next turn are relatively low, I think. It gains us a lot of pressure if we do this. Alright, good sign. So we drain 17, and then we attack for 4, 5, 6, drop War Marshal to 11. Bottom, cool. Ponder. Alright, Port, best draw by a mile. I guess Patch like kills them. That's probably better. A lot of good draws though. Oh, no, 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 no. Fuck. That was a mistake. Should have done that instead, so I cost myself a point of damage. That matters. Crater Maker's not bad. That can beat Emrakul. Yeah, I should have drained end of turn. Sixing. Rip. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. Brand is currently unactivatable though. Misplay keeps a fetch live. That's rough. Does it keep a force live? If it keeps a force live, that's super, super bad. Ooh. Dead? Whew. All right. Where's plowshares? You run it back. Hmm. Go to 6. All right. I think we bottom. Actually, the lackey dies. The chieftain pressures better. Fire the Muxus cannon. Hopefully, they don't plow. Astrolabe. There's port. That's quite good. They pass here. Oh, that was such a good draw. Oh my god, that was such a good draw. Because I bet they have Ice Fang Quaddle. I think JPA's list plays Containment Priest. Oh. Hey, well, I regret everything. We flip our second Muxus. That's like the third time that's happened. All right. So we can kill the Grizzlebrand. It's a weird fetch. Impulse. We're dead next turn. I need the full friggin' combo. Really, really, really wish I had the port, but it's just okay. It wouldn't have mattered. Um, I think I'm supposed to put in a land. Looking expert Grizzlebrand and Crater Maker Emrakul. 6, 7. All right. Shared some. You're legitimately insulted whenever you call Goblin show and tell. Like, straight up, makes me upset. Fucking kidding me. Okay, dude. God, show and tell. Shit. They had the full fucking combo. Like we had gone. No, I can't. I didn't have to. I would need 3 mana, and then I could go Creator Maker the Astrolabe and then port the island. But I think that's insane to do. And if we had like Mindbreak Trap, say Double Wish. Yeah, so they'd show Omni Double Wish. Whatever. We needed a Blast or Mindbreak Trap. Or the Muxus to hit like Sling Gang and stuff. I mean, Show and Tell's just so lame because that's all the deck does. Like, Goblins plays 2 Muxus. Like, yeah, it's kind of a dumb card. I'm not gonna say Muxus isn't dumb, but Show and Tell is still like more obnoxious. I wish there were better ways to interact with Omniscience. You could play a 3rd Blast. Also, their Show and Tell was like 30 mana that game, to be fair. This hand kinda sucks. It's okay if it's a combo deck, though. Roiling Vortex, yeah, that's like okay against basic forest elves. This hand's not good against elves. Yeah, that Chain Whirler that we can totally cast. Just gonna not draw me here, presumably. That's kind of what it looks like. We draw a black source, we can kill the nettle and then trade with something. Feels like a turn 3 natural order, like very much so. Yeah, so jump. I guess we have main deck Kinesis. That would be the best draw by a mile. Just pop, pop, pop. Maybe they just don't have it. Maybe they just don't have natural order. Black source. Okay. Support do anything? 1, 2. Not really with Grand Ranger play. So we need them to not have natural order. Yep. Oh. Shit, that doesn't mean anything. I'll probably still have it. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Not even close. All right. Well, we got 2 cages. That's pretty good. There's natural order rank on the show and tell scale. More like Tinker. You don't need anything in hand. The Nettle versions, they're not really grindy, so I don't really need the ringleaders at all. I've just come to really dislike File in this matchup. So slow. God, this fucking mana. That's close. A reluctant keep. Double Wastelands might be really good. We draw like a War Marshal. Go pretty fast. Let's see. All right, black source. Or red source, I should say. All right, let's kill this thing. Next turn we can Matron for Whirler and cast it. Okay. I have to now. So, the end of it, I'll have a War Chief, Lackey. It's not great. I could have attacked with Spirit there. I don't know, it's really bad if they block. This is not like an exciting Chain Whirler. But I feel like if I wait, I probably die next turn. This might just lock them on mana. Next turn we can go War Chief attack for 5. Sucks to lose the Prospector though. It's not Pash-like. Less of a good draw. It's still a good draw, but not the Machine Gun. Okay. Ooh, that was a really good draw. Okay. I don't think I need to use it quite yet, but maybe I should, because then Cradle is turned off. Yeah. All right. It's out of here. port's really good. Dude. Nice. Alright, risky hand paid off. Which I think is generally true against elves. I think you're supposed to keep risky hands versus elves. Because mulliganing aggressively usually gets you dying to glimpse. That's sad. Hand. They get 7. We can bolt the first thing. This hand probably dies on turn 3. This is a hand. Bottom the vial. This is a hand. I don't like Mind Break versus elves. The play patterns of post-board games don't lead to Mind Break being good. It'd be a decent game 1 card, but it's really high variance. Game 2, 3. All right, Chris. So I can stop the glimpse chain, but I'd have to pitch the bolt, and then the lackey might not be able to get through. That's the problem here. What I'd prefer is, I think I just let this go. But so if I break the chain and then, I pitch bolt, and then they like a 1-drop, the lackey doesn't do anything. If it's like a Nettle Sentinel. Yeah, bolt's in the sideboard for Dreadhorde, basically. I really need this lackey to connect. Okay. All right. Pitch expert. Can't cast it. Hidden Query Arbor. No, they just replay the forest. See Fox. Just replay the forest and play one of these. So they can bounce 2 things, but it's going to set them really far behind on tempo, especially with this port. And probably play out the Arbor for a turn. We can waste that. Hopefully this Ringleader gives us something. Yeah, the green sun for Arbor turn 1. Hey, Annie. I got 2 matches left. I'm in game 3 of this second one. First one. It's not much left. Alright, come on, Ringleader. So they have Heritage Druid in their hand. Pile Driver. Okay. Amazing. But we're pretty likely to get the War Chief into play next turn. We can clock them really fast. There's true. Sure. Huh. Well, they're gonna block, so Scout Prospector just became one of our best draws. Kind of sucks to bolt the Heritage Drawer there because it doesn't really do anything. Okay. Visionary, maybe? You know, one of their cards is a. Okay. Alright. What if they block Lackey? Oh, wow, they conceded? Conceded? I guess they can't beat Wasteport from that spot if they conceded. 2, 4, 6, 7 off the pile driver. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I mean, they have to block Lackey there, and then they take a bunch. And if they don't block, if they block a pile driver, then drop Chain Brother and Wasteport them. Alright. Alright, we're 3-1. We've gone to game 3 every time. Okay. That Pyrokinesis was really good. Even though they got to bounce two of the things, it's just like the Arbor was never relevant again, so just the tempo was really good. Really glad I mulliganed. File game, neither tribe file in the Plague Engine. Elf starts. I've seen elves play Plague Engineer a few times. It's not really that good, I think, because you're incentivized to board in every single piece of removal you have. So engineers like not insane. Like engineers most powerful in decks that you don't want removal spells in against. Right. It's like why like Engineer and Snow is so annoying because you don't want to keep in Crater Makers because they're the worst card, but they're pretty important for Tame Priest and Plague Engineer. Alright, on the draw again, fortunately. And a mulligan. A non-basic land to start with, which is always bad. 2 uncastables. Pretty bad hand. This hand, though. We literally have this hand against Show and Tell. Ashlick back again. Underground. Ponder. Alright, this looks like combo. This hand's pretty good at racing combo. This hand kills on turn 3, like, the vast majority of the time. Obviously, it would be nice if we were on the play. Good, more realistic chance of racing, but this is Doomsday. We probably race. It's Ant. It's iffy. If it's Test, probably not. Right. Now I mean, we're probably just porting on turn 2, so I guess it could be a fair deck still. But feels unlikely. Alright. Oh. Okay, Thoughtseize. That's fine. So they have to take Muxus. Good clock. Prismatic Vista is interesting. Patron's a nice draw. Huh. Hmm. I think I can still port. We know it's not Tess. The thing is, if I play Pile Driver, I have lethal next turn. It feels like Doomsday. I think I should. Ninjas does play Thoughtseize. It could be Ninjas. Dog noise inside. World Gorger. You know what? Not wrong. Okay. Wish this was a War Chief currently, because I could go Pile Driver plus Port. I'm getting Doomsday vibes more than that. Makes me want to go Matron for Sling Gang, because then I hit them down to 14, and then they can no longer cast Doomsday, right? Black standstill. Oh wait, this is haste, so we put them to 11, so it's actually pretty easy. They have removal for Lackey? Iceman Quaddle does not have Death Touch. It's pretty big. Interesting. Alright, well. Could mean Plague, I guess. We just would have won if we ported them, it seems. It sucks that we had to admit we took a bunch of suboptimal plays because we didn't know what they were doing. Just like bug control. Main deck engineer. Sure. That sucks. I mean, so if we knew what they were on, we just would have easily won this game. Feels bad. Maybe we should have taken him off double black because of him. They're playing him in their deck. Yeah, boarding would have been real good. Matron's good. Huh? Yeah, that's what makes engineer obnoxious. It's good versus everything. Caster sees. Oh, ponder. Be happy to see that. Yeah, Chieftain kind of cost us the game there, because if we had a War Chief, we could just played the pile driver and swung, ported, and been in a much, much, much better position. So, took one up for Chieftain sucking. Shuffle, so they found a land. Need to find Crater Maker. Alright. Second Matron's good. Think. Port C. Yeah, but to king the chieftain put us in a really bad spot, right? Like, that's not something we wanted to happen. Like, we just walked. That's the problem with chieftain. You walk into everything. It's really, really bad. Those spots. God, fuck him to Turok, man. Worst draw. We've used all of our matron. We've got one matron left. Well, the thing is, if we gone for the pile, if we had a war chief and they'd gone for pile driver, what era is this deck from? What the fuck? God, I'm so annoyed we lose just because we don't know what they're playing. That feels so frustrating. We would have been massively ahead with technically correct play, but just gotta go. They have another decay. Um. First draw. Really have to find answers engineer. Muxus, munitions expert. Nope. Looks like we lose this one to the main deck engineer. God, the fuck sucks. And matron pile driver. Yeah, Vile's going to 6, but don't think we're gonna live that long. Jason Borrower, gun the lock. Let's kill Snapcaster. God, they would have been so dead if we just fucking ported them. Does Doomsday... Maybe Doomsday just never plays Prismatic Vista, and that was just an egregious punt. I don't actually know. Alright, we need Crater Maker. It's fucking frustrating. Fuck this card, man. I should have just ported. Anything that kills us from there is 3 CMC, so I just ported. Just really bad. Gracchus, yeah, I could see it. They probably have Uro in their deck. They showed us Leovold. I don't love Trash Master, to be honest. Let's do 1 bolt. We have a lackey and wow, all these hands have been very bad. Well, actually, the 7 was keepable. Wow. Alright, well, I guess we lose. That's so frustrating. I mean, we could win on 5, but... Fucking play, man. Thoughtseize you. Cool. I don't know, maybe I'm supposed to keep that 6. It's a slow matchup. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, God, I feel like I played it this whole match really, really poorly. I mean, we had tons of outs to kill that Plague Engineer, and we just didn't draw any of them. Cool. I flood out and die. I should have kept the 6. I'm not going to win this matchup on a 5. So irritating. I'd tilt mulliganed. Just a tilt mulligan. Played really badly game 1. Like, that should have been a slam dunk win. I mean, I played against this kind of bug control thing before. It's actually, like, incredibly easy, but here we are, mulligan to 5, and when it has a really good hand. And then we haven't drawn a spell. Like, I've absolutely demolished. Like, bug control is such an easy matchup. It's just, like, I just played really, really badly. And I'm drawing poorly as well. Cool. Thanks, deck. Ice Fang in your deck, too? Sure. Joke's on you, opponent. None of my spells matter. I'm so annoyed at myself for not porting. Oh my god. It's just so bad. It's just so bad to not port there. Just please. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, well, we drew 7 lands in a row. Rolling to 5. That's fucking horrifying. Oh my god. Fuck. That's... I'm so tilted. Like... This should have been a 100% win right here. 100%. I should have played the pile driver instead of porting that turn. And then made sure, yeah, that was so egregious. Oh my god. It was so fucking egregious. Why did I do that? Yeah, that was Chieftain. We just play pile driver and port them and win because they didn't hit a third land for, yeah, fourth land for forever. They could have, but they didn't. They only got it off that ponder. Yeah. Like, Prismatic Vista gives the game away, right? Doomsday doesn't play it. Also, all right, let me look at those hands again. Those were tilt mulligans. I should think about it more. Yeah, but like, all right, so this, I'm pretty sure that was not a keep still. This probably was. Just put back Snake Gang. I just had a really, really bad 5, and then drew 1 spell from this point. Conditions Expert, which is one of the worst spells. Yeah. Oh, that's so frustrating. Oh, I hate losing to Plague Engineer so fucking much. It makes me so viscerally upset. If I'd played the Isle Driver instead of porting them on turn 2, at that point we thought we might play a combo deck, which was reasonable. Oh. It's just like, even if they are a combo deck, we're narrowing it down to Doomsday, or like a weird show and tell variant, in which case keeping them off 3 mana is still the most important thing, right? So regardless of that, it's still correct to port. Because the only spells that matter and that are playable in Legacy are 3 mana. God, I fucking hate Plague Engineer so much. Alright, I'm done for the day. Fuck Plague Engineer, man. Fuck it. Just fuck WotC for printing that card. Another loss was to show and tell having the nuts, so. Sideboard list is good, I think. You know what? You can go away. All right, let's see who's playing some Legacy. No one? Oh no. Okay. Natural Order, Valakut Progenitus, or Show and Tell. Our host, Mr. Lee. Theo's playing Legacy Challenge, top 4. Oh, we gotta send you over Lace Challenge. All right, top 4. Thanks for watching. Sorry I'm a little salty about that last round, but I'm just really mad that I lost a very, very winnable game. Catch y'all Tuesday, probably.